What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before I crack on with today's transfer update, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Not only am I aiming for 25,000 subscribers here now on the JSGC channel, I'm also going to announce that daily Manchester City transfer updates, they will be back for the summer transfer window. So if you want to stay up to date every single day, first and fast, with the latest Manchester City transfer news this summer, then make sure you have subscribed. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I know that you want to stay up to date and in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news every single day this summer. So make sure that you do subscribe. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes is the aim, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And also, don't forget as well, most importantly, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We've got a massive update on Erling Haaland, but before we speak about that, let's dip into the contracts, and we've got an update on Bernardo Silva. Now, the Times, they're reporting that Manchester City, they are now confident that they can get Bernardo Silva on a new contract at Manchester City. If this is true, this would be truly amazing news. Now, sources at Manchester City say that several players have spoken with Bernardo, and they have said that in terms of possession-based football, there is nowhere better in the world than Manchester City right now, and this is thought to have played a major role on Bernardo Silva making a decision on his immediate future. There was doubt about his future just last summer with him and ahhing about going somewhere else. There was rumours saying he wanted to go back to Iberia, but it seems like with Bernardo Silva enjoying his football, playing some great football, back to his best with Manchester City, and Manchester City fans absolutely loving Bernardo Silva as well. Let's not forget, who can forget his cup of tea and him not applauding Liverpool as they wanted a guard of honour coming out of the Etihad Stadium, instantly making him a Manchester City cult favourite. We want Bernardo to stay. It's seemingly looking like Bernardo wants to stay. I want this announced now, Manchester City. Please, we want Bernardo Silva to stay, and this is fantastic news. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that is true. Now, moving on, we've got some more good news. Oscar Bobb, he has signed a new contract at Manchester City. He has signed a contract until 2026. That's the summer of 2026. So that's a 4-year contract, or a 4.5-year contract from now until then, for Oscar Bobb, securing the long-term contract there of a quality Manchester City youngster. Good to see. Fantastic news. Wishing Oscar Bobb all the best as he stays at Manchester City. And speaking of young players signing new contracts at Manchester City, moves us very nicely onto Joshua Wilson-Esbrand, the young left-back rising up through the City Academy. He signed a new deal at City now until 2027, a 5.5-year contract from here, which is brilliant news. So congratulations to Joshua Wilson-Esbrand and Oscar Bobb on signing their new deals at Manchester City. And the new contract news gets even better. There's been some doubt about James McAtee. Your worries, they're over. James McAtee, he has signed a new contract at Manchester City at long last. He signed a 3-year extension to his contract, his current contract, which means he stays at Manchester City until the summer of 2026. A new long-term 4-year contract. Great news. James McAtee, he wants to stay. He wants to fight for his place at Manchester City, and now he's got from now until the end of the season to get more minutes under his belt, more experiences, and then we can assess the situation again in the summer. But his long-term future all sorted. He wants to stay at Manchester City, ending all speculation on his future. There was Man United, there was Liverpool interested. Not a bit of it. He stays at Manchester City. Big congratulations to him. Now, moving on to the outs, we've got a quick update on Philippe Sandler and that deal that took him to Feyenoord. Now, Sports Witness have confirmed that Manchester City do indeed have a buyback option for Philippe Sandler from Feyenoord. Also, Manchester City can match any bid accepted from Feyenoord from another club, and if that was to be accepted and City decide to make a bid for him as well, Feyenoord have confirmed that Philippe Sandler would return back to Manchester City. And that is all of the details of the last transfer that we was waiting on for the January transfer window. So that is all done and dusted. It's in the past, it's a distant memory, and all focus now moves towards the future, and it moves towards the summer transfer window. Let's move on to the ins. First player, apparently according to Mark Ogden at ESPN, Bukayo Saka, Manchester City apparently are keeping tabs on him. It's believed that Liverpool are also keeping an eye on Saka as well. Now, I think Saka's a quality player, and I would like him at Manchester City. I'm just not too sure how we'd make that one work, because Saka, to me, he can obviously cover wing-back, but to me, he's best out wide. We've got Riyad Mahrez doing a brilliant job out there. We've got Raheem Sterling. We've got Jesus that can cover out there. Foden that can cover out there. We spent £100 million on Jack Grealish as well. De Bruyne can cover out there as well. And so, to me, it's limited, and I just don't see us pushing forward with this transfer. This might be a ploy being played by Saka, who might be wanted by Liverpool to try and get them to pay more money. Might be a ploy by Arsenal to try and get a bigger transfer fee. I'm not too sure. City interested. I don't imagine this is anything more than interest, though, at this moment in time. But you never know. We'll see what happens. But let's get into the juice of this video. Erling Haaland. Everyone's been getting super excited about it. So, let's have a look at the latest. So, Libertad Digital in Spain, they've said that Haaland, right now, isn't a priority for Real Madrid, and it's believed that Manchester City, they are willing right now to offer more than Real Madrid when it comes to personal terms to try and sign the player to. Now, it's believed that this deal all comes down to what Haaland's decision is on where he wants to play his football next. Now, the source has gone on to say that high officials at Real Madrid have described the Haaland going to Manchester City chances as being at 80% for this summer. Now, Mark Ogden at ESPN has said that if Erling Haaland does leave for Borussia Dortmund, he firmly believes that he will end up at one of only two clubs, which eliminates Manchester United, it eliminates Bayern Munich, it eliminates Paris Saint-Germain as well. He believes it will be either Manchester City or Real Madrid. Now, Stuart Brennan at the MEN, reliable, he says that Manchester City, they do not right now have personal terms agreed with Haaland, despite rumours coming in from unofficial sources. Right now, personal terms are not agreed between Manchester City and Erling Haaland. City also don't have an agreement in place right now with Borussia Dortmund in terms of his release clause, which I will add right now is active because the next transfer window is the summer. So if City wanted to activate that right now, we're well within our rights, because Bayern Munich did the same with Dayot Upamecano, and I see no reason why City couldn't do the same, or any other club that wanted to sign Erling Haaland as well. But Stuart Brennan says that Manchester City, they are an option for Haaland, but his agent, Mino Raiola, kind of where the problem is lying here, he's looking to seek the best deal for his client, which is the agent's job, but that is going to be a lot of money. Now, to me, I think Manchester City should be pushing hard, pushing fast to try and make this transfer happen. To me, Erling Haaland completes the Manchester City jigsaw, and if we can get him in, that to me would make Manchester City a dominant force, not only to be able to compete for the Premier League, but also for the Champions League, for the domestic cups as well. City's ambition is to win absolutely everything, and Erling Haaland helps us, in my opinion, to achieve that goal. It's a doable transfer, a transfer fee that's pretty affordable for Manchester City. It's just all down to personal terms and where Haaland wants to play his football. I know unofficial sources have said that Haaland's decision is yes to Manchester City until we have anything more reliable. I wouldn't get too excited about that, and right now we haven't got that. The latest is Real Madrid and ahhing. Man City being very quiet. Are City working on something behind the scenes? I certainly hope so. We'll see. I'll keep you up to date with this saga, not only from now through to the summer. I'm sure it'll be the summer saga as well. So if you want to stay up to date, first and fast, with all the latest on Erling Haaland to Manchester City and all the other Manchester City latest transfer news as well, then do make sure you have subscribed. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. Daily Manchester City transfer updates coming throughout the summer transfer window, so you want to stay tuned for that. Also aiming for 25k subscribers, so any help towards that will be also be much appreciated by me. Also, don't forget as well to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries, leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. 300 likes, that is the aim, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Haaland hype train, are you on it? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon for the next Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.